Hey guys, what's up? It is jjaaxxthelegend here, and today I'm here with another Minecraft Redstone tutorial. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a Minecraft blaze farm in 1.17. Let's head down and have a look at this farm. This farm uses a flying machine, so you can make this in Bedrock. You just have to change the flying machine out. Other than that, it'll fully work. And you can see this is from about, 2 minutes of AFKing here. I've got loads of blazes already. The blazes get pushed across really quickly and you can kill them really easily. The reason I'm using a flying machine rather than the pathfinding method is that the pathfinding method is really buggy in the latest updates and it doesn't seem to work anymore. So this flying machine is definitely the best method, or one of the best methods for these blaze farms. And you can see I've already got 8 levels, so this gives you loads of experience and some blaze rods. I've even got a bit of scaffolding in there from when I was building this. But it's really amazing. So if I hop into spectator quickly, let's have a look at what is behind this farm. And we're not going to get any place spawnings at the moment, which is fine because we're going to be showing off the redstoning. The redstoning is quite simple. All we have is a flying machine connected to a redstone lamp, which is then connected to a hopper clock. So this means that every so often, so every 2 stacks of items, speed this up by moving half of them across to here, the flying machine is going to get sent across because the redstone lamp here causes a block update. So we hop into spectator and we'll see it gets sent across. See, it's being sent across and that'll push any blazes along with it. That, and they'll be pushed down into this lava. And then once they're in this lava, they'll be slowly pushed down into this area here, which we can then go and kill them. It's really quite a simple farm. Of course, you can hook up a larger storage system to this, but I've just got a single double chest here that is connected by some hoppers. We've got 2 sides on here because you can go in between them. Also, it makes the redstoning a whole lot easier rather than trying to get them all onto one side. It's quite crazy. I already have 13 levels. Now, the materials you'll need for this farm will appear on your screen now. Make sure to grab all of those. Remember, if you are on Bedrock and want to build this farm, you'll have to replace this flying machine with another type of flying machine, so the materials may vary. But let's get on with the tutorial. Now, once you have found your blaze spawner, the blaze spawner ideally will be in sort of a side of like a mountain or a nether mountain or something like that. So it'll look like this so we can dig out to the sides. If it is in the open, you are going to have to build instead of digging. But it'd be best to try and find one like this because it does make it a bit easier. But once you found that, you want to light up around your blaze spawner so blazes don't spawn. You might get the odd one while building because blazes actually don't need a very low light level to spawn. So unless you're really careful with your torches, you are going to get a few spawning. So I suggest maybe just wearing some iron armor so you don't lose it, or just wearing really good armor so you don't die. Either works, just be aware of that. So you want to place loads of torches around just to start, and you can see I just go on spawning there, even where I have lit up. So that suggests that I do need some torches just like this here. But really with like a netherite sword or even a diamond sword with sharpness, the blazes won't be a match. So let's start with this build. We're going to start by digging out and removing these fences here. Once we've done that, we want to come from the spawner and dig another 2 blocks out, so there's a total of a 4 block gap between the spawner and the wall, just like this. And we're going to have to place more torches, so let's grab out some torches as well. We don't need to fill in these holes actually, we can just keep on building like this. I'm going to do that on all sides like so. Now on this side over here, where we can't actually dig 2 blocks out, we're going to actually build 2 blocks out. You can build this out of any block you want. This, we only have to build out like that so we know sort of where our wall's going to go to. And we're going to put up this wall here. Because we don't need this to be here. We're going to put a wall here. So, now I can hear a blaze spawn behind me. So here's where you turn around and just whack it. Because it's basically impossible to light it all up, but you can if you are really careful. Just like that. So now if we come around to all sides, there should be a 4 block gap between the spawner and the wall, and there certainly is. We just want to dig this out a bit more. More blazes spawning, and then we need to do some more lighting up. Now that we've got this, we're just going to go around and just clear all of these areas like this. So there should be a 3 block gap between the spawner and the roof. Now with these blazes spawning, you want to make sure all light levels are above 11. This will stop them from spawning. You can check this by pressing F3 on Java. On Bedrock, I believe there is a way to do it using a texture pack, but if you are on Bedrock, I just suggest placing torches on basically every block. But once we've got that, we're going to lower this entire area down by 4. Like so 1, 2, 3, and then one more to 4 down to here, this level here. We're going to do that all the way around. So we will have to be really aware of more blazes spawning, so we'll have to be quick with our torches. You can already hear blazes spawning, but once you've done this, you can replace your torches back up. I now have this crazily lit up area. I've lit up the ground and the walls with torches, and then I've used some scaffolding to make a platform that I can quickly break just by breaking this here to place some torches around to stop blazes from spawning. Now, I just want to clean up this roof here just a little bit, and then we should have an area where there is a 3-block gap between the spawner and the roof. Oh, we need to come one more block up. So there should be a 3-block gap between the spawner and a roof, like this. Now that we've got that, there should also be a 4-block gap between the sides and the spawner, which there definitely is. And then a 4-block gap between the spawner and the floor, which there is. Now I've obviously got a few light blocks, but I don't mind the odd blaze spawning because I can easily kill them. So let's get on to the actual redstoning part of this, which is we're going to start by setting up the places for the flying machines. To do this, we want to come to the 2 sides we want our 2 killing chambers to be on. So we'll start over on this side, and then the other killing chamber will have to be on the opposite side to this. And we're going to dig 4 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to dig that out 2 high like this and go right across. Should be at level with the floor of your spawning chamber. Then once you have that, you want to place a row of an immovable block. This includes things with inventories like furnaces and chests, as well as other blocks like obsidian. We just want to make a circle like that, including these sides. Now you don't actually have to include these sides, but if you want to, it does look quite nice. So I'm going to include them. We need to dig 4 blocks on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put in the obsidian, or any immovable block. Also got to kill these blazes because I've got a few spawning in now that I've broken some torches. We should have a 1-block gap, like a 1-block tall hole, 1 high off of the ground. Now create a small walkway around the edges of these to get behind these immovable block sort of rings on both sides. Then come to the middle on one side. So the middle is right here. We want to make sure this is the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the middle. And then dig 2 blocks back in, place an obsidian or an immovable block, and then redstone lamp. Then a redstone lamp. This is to activate our flying machine. Now we want to do this on the other side as well. So let's have a look. Okay, so we need to come to the middle, but we need to go to either the left or the right. I'm going to be going to my left. So let's go into the left, 2 blocks in, movable block, then redstone lamp. Sounds like I've got another blaze spawner nearby. This is interesting. I have. That's insane. Now, if you have got another blaze spawner like this nearby and you aren't using it for a farm, I would suggest actually breaking this because it can decrease your spawn rates. It actually will decrease the spawn rates of your farm that you're going to be actually working in. So I'm going to go break this now and kill all these blazes. Now we're going to work on the flying machine, but before we do that, let's just make a bit of space to move around by digging 2 more blocks up in this ceiling like this on both sides. And this isn't necessary, it just makes it a lot easier for you to build. You might actually find it impossible to build it without it, or very difficult at least. So I suggest just digging out this area like this. Starting on the side where our redstone lamp is in the middle of the wall, we're going to place an observer like this, a slime block, a scaffolding block here, and the sticky piston going into the slime block. Make sure it is a sticky piston and not a regular piston. Then place another sticky piston on the side of the slime block. Now this has to be lined up with your redstone lamp. So if your redstone lamp is on the other side, it should be lined up here. Mine's on this side. Then place a slime block like this. And then using some scaffolding blocks, I'm just going to place them like this. Place an observer like so. So the dot should be going into this slime block. Test that this works, grab out a lever or some sort of button or power source and turn on this redstone lamp and it should fly directly across. Oh, it broke my scaffolding. This is insane. Well, if it broke a scaffolding, you have to replace it. But if you've done it all correctly, this observer should line up with this redstone lamp and you should be able to send it back across. So let me just re-put up my scaffolding and then we'll be good to move on to the next part. Now we're going to extend these slime blocks out so it's one block off of touching the wall like this. And then you want to place a regular block at the end here. Make sure this block can stick to slime, so make sure it's not something like glazed terracotta. So I'm just going to use some green glass to make it all blend in. That. Bring it all the way out, like that. And then a regular block. Now I'm just going to have to move my door a little bit. But now, this flying machine part is complete. We just have to set up a redstone a redstone hopper clock system to activate the redstone lamps. Now for this hopper clock system, you can place this wherever you like, as long as it's not actually in the blaze farm. You can place it on the roof, the sides. You just don't want to place it too far away. I think the easiest option is just to do it in the wall a little bit like this. So I like to dig a few blocks in. We've dug 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks in. Then I'm just going to clear out a space to do some redstoning. Of course, if you want to do it on the roof or somewhere else, you can. It's really up to you. We'll start by placing 2 hoppers going directly into each other like this. This doesn't have to be centered because we've got a 1 block center in our farm, just like that. I'm going to clear out a bit more space over here though. Then place 2 sticky pistons like so, and a redstone block on one of the sides. Then place a comparator coming out of both of these hoppers, going into a block which should have a piece of redstone dust on it, like this. Like that. Oh no, the redstone dust needs to be down here, sorry, my apologies. Just like that. The redstone dust needs to be next to the block, so it goes into a block like that, then redstone dust next to it. So that means once we put 2 stacks of any sort of block into one of these hoppers, it should move the redstone block across to the opposite hopper. Because I put it in this one, it's moved it across to that one. But once all the items go into here, it'll move across to the other side. Now finally, we actually have to connect this up to the redstone lamps. Now it really depends on where you place this, on how you do it, but if you placed it on any of the sides, you just want to place 2 repeaters coming out like this, and then 2 redstone coming out like that. Then you want to split it off. Then, once you've done that, leaving just like a 1 block redstone gap so the flying machine doesn't activate, you want to go ahead and find where your redstone lamp is. Find it over here, here it is, and you just want to sort of bring a tunnel around to place your redstone in. And place it up on the back of this obsidian like this and bring it right around. You are going to need to put some repeaters here. So if I count 15 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Place one there, the pulse will be enough. Then we just got to do this on the other side. Remember to leave that 1 block gap of redstone that we're going to add in later. Oh, look at that. That was insanely perfect. I found the obsidian smack on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. And we're good. Now it's time to work on this killing chamber. Now these killing chamber holes are going to go directly in front of our obsidian. We want to come to each side and dig 3 blocks down. Like this. Not 4, 3. I have to move some torches. Go. And do that on both sides. 1. Now come to the center of that and dig another 3 blocks down. 1, 2, 3. Then facing towards where your spawner is, you want to dig a total of 5 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just so we can connect up our 2 sides so we know where our room is. Do this on both sides. 3. You should have to dig less than 5 blocks in on the opposite side like this. So now we have this area. We want to grab out some type of netherwood sign so it can be warped or crimson. You want to place this at this height here above this hole. Then place lava on both sides. Not water, lava. Lava will be used to push these blazes into the killing chamber. Now let's hop back down this hole, and we're going to dig out 1 further block down, leaving these 2 sides. Then we want to place 2 chests in the ground like this. Then some hoppers going into those chests. Now you can of course expand this out to make it a little bit more spacious. I would suggest doing that, but you don't have to if you are running a bit short on time or resources or something like that, or don't mind just a smaller room. I like to make mine 3 blocks high, but you don't have to do this. It's just so I can jump up and down without bumping my head. Now we're going to place some carpet on top of these hoppers and then some sort of full back-sided block. When I say full back-sided, I mean the back side is full. See how the stair has a not sort of empty front side, how there's that one sort of air black gap, but the back is full. So a slab is also an empty sided if it's just the back, because the blazes can get through here and shoot you. So that's why I'm using stairs, or you can use a block. Either work, but I think stairs look quite nice. Now it's time to build a ladder or a way to get out of here. It all depends. How you do this depends on where you have actually got your blaze farm and where you want to connect it up to. You can build a nether portal if you want. That could be great, just a simple way to get in. Or you can just sort of dig up and hope to find some land. Or you can go above. But you just want to dig a ladder up or down somewhere. I'm just going to go into spectator mode to see where the best place is to dig. I'm actually going to dig out this way, the opposite side, so I can pop out where this nether fortress is. I can pop out here. If I dig up, I should be here. I am, look at that. So now I can place a ladder up here. Now it's time to light this blaze farm. We want to start by just making a quick escape by breaking through one of these walls like that. And then we want to start by activating our flying machine. Now to do this, we want to place our redstone in on both sides, and this should remove a large amount of the torches. And then we just got to go through and break all of them. Now it might be a scary task, so I suggest maybe wearing something like netherite so your stuff doesn't burn, or just wearing nothing at all. So if you do die, nothing gets lost. It's up to you. But let's just connect up this, and eventually our flying machine will fly across, but we can just start breaking these torches that are on the ground and are on the side until then. Now we want to be aware of when the flying machine starts to fly across, because we do not want to be in the way of it. So we want to be quick, break these torches, and then we want to wait for it to fly across. The flying machine is flying across. It just broke a bunch of the torches. Now some of the torches will go into the lava, sadly, because of the way the flying machine will drag it across. But then we just want to reach up and grab all of these high torches, and then the blazes will start spawning. Oh, I can hear them as well. This is crazy. So in survival, yes, you would be getting attacked right now, but you can of course whack them back if you want. Now the blazes are looking around, flying around right now. So if you do see them going into these back rooms, you actually want to chase them and then hit them and kill them. And then once you've done that, you're going to block up these exits and run out. You want to just run out of here once you've got all of the torches off. Ooh, there's a flying machine. Don't want to get caught by that. And if you've built this correctly, those blazes should be caught by a flying machine, and they are. This is perfect. The farm is working great, and I can now hop out of here and go back down my chamber. And once I'm down here, we'll start to see some blazes. Look at that. Now if I just hop into survival so we can see a bit of the XP. I've already got 24 levels, keep that in mind. But this is a great way to get XP. As you can see, I've almost gone up another level just by sitting here for like 30 seconds. Boom. And I've got 4 blaze rods. Nice. So just a quick reminder, you want to alternate between these two sides. Now you don't have to, but it is the most efficient. You whack here while the flying machine pushes them across this way, and then you whack back there. So our next load should be here. Have a look. Blazes should be coming down, and they are. Look at that. Boom. Some more loads of blazes. If you do stand too close, there is a chance that they will hit you, so I suggest you stand a little bit back. Don't shift right up there like this. Stand a bit further back. Now with decorating this farm, you don't actually have to worry too much about anything, other than the fact that if you break up too high, you will break into your farm. But Other than that, you can just have some fun using some of the new deep slate blocks just to decorate this. It doesn't need to be a certain width or a certain height. It can be really whatever you like. So I'm going to use some deep slate, maybe some tile deep slate and some bricks. Just make sort of a cool pattern here. Now I've got my somewhat decorated room behind me. That's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay spooky!